Hello student, welcome to MDC Learning. So in today's video we are going to cover TY BCom topic from module number 4, that is capital market. So first of all we will understand what is the capital market. In last video only I explained you about the money market. So capital market is a one ahead step of a financial market. So capital market is a market where medium and long term fund transaction take place, and generally the demand for a medium and long term fund done by traders, industries, government, and supply done by corporate, bank, financial institute, etc. So the market where medium and long term fund transaction take place, that is called capital market. In the maturity period, whatever instrument we use in a capital market, all the instrument has a maturity period more than a year. And the capital market is controlled by SEBI, that is a Security and Exchange Board of India. And the risk and return are very high in a capital market compared to the money market. So in short, capital market is the market whereby lending and borrowing of a medium and long term fund take place, and all the instrument has a maturity period more than a year. This market under control by SEBI, and risk and return are very high. Next, what is the structure of capital market? So the capital market divide into four parts. First is called gilt edged market, that deal in a government and semi government security. Second is industrial security market, that deal in a new shares and debenture of a new and old company. Then development financial institute, they set up to provide financial help, and financial intermediary, that help to provide financial help and a guide. Next, the structure of a capital market classified into four parts that we already have learned, and this is the structure. So structure we will do one by one. Student, be remember one thing, whenever this question will come in an exam, first of all you will write intro, then you will draw the structure, and then afterward explanation. So we will explain the first point, that is what is a gilt edged market. So in gilt edged market we usually deal in a government and semi government security. इसका मतलब होता है इस मार्केट में हम किस में इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं, गवर्नमेंट एंड सेमी गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटी. आफ्टरवर्ड हु इन्वेस्ट मनी इन अ गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटी? सो इन अ गिल्ट एज्ड मार्केट, और वी कैन से in government security the investor are LIC, GIC, provident fund, pension fund, and so on. Even many commercial bank are also make investment in a government security. And sometime all the institute are also compel means उनको force किया जाता है कि whatever money they earn they have to invest, and they have to what we call make investment some part of money in a government security. In this RBI playing very important role. So in short, gilt edged market, here the investment take place in a government and semi government security. Number 2, who are investor? Commercial bank, LIC, GIC, provident fund, pension fund, etc. And here sometime all the institutions are forced by the government that you have to make investment of your certain portion of a money in a government security, and RBI playing very important role. So this is the first structure of a capital market. इसमें हम लोग गवर्नमेंट और सेमी गवर्नमेंट की जितनी भी सिक्योरिटी उसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज इंडस्ट्रियल security market. So industrial security market deals with the shares and debenture of a old and new company. क्या होता है इसमें, जो भी ओल्ड और न्यू कंपनी उनके शेयर और डेबेंचर के साथ हम लोग डील करते हैं. द मार्केट इज फर्दर divided into two part, that is called new shares market, and second is called old shares market. The market where new shares are issued, that is called primary market, and the market where old shares are issued, that is called secondary market or stock market. Now in primary market we raise capital first through shares and debenture. In short, primary market मतलब ऐसा मार्केट होता है जहाँ पर कोई भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट, फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट फर्स्ट टाइम खरीदा जाता है. और सेकेंडरी मार्केट मतलब वो मार्केट होता है जहाँ पर जो स्टॉक, जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट हमने ऑलरेडी खरीदे हैं वो हम लोग वापस बेच रहे हैं. एग्जाम्पल फॉर सपोज फर्स्ट टाइम कोई कंपनी अपने शेयर्स और डेबेंचर बेच रही, तो दैट विल कम अंडर प्राइमरी मार्केट. एंड सपोज के मैंने उस कंपनी के शेयर और डेबेंचर ले लिए, अब मैं उसको सेकेंड टाइम किसको बेचूंगी, दैट विल कम अंडर सेकेंडरी मार्केट. सो इंडस्ट्रियल सिक्योरिटी मार्केट, इट विल it deals with the shares and debenture of old and new companies. Number third is developmental financial institution. So government wants to help all the industries to get a medium and long term fund and to provide them financial assistance to all the private sector. Government decided to set up some developmental financial institute so they can get financial help whenever they required. So to provide financial assistance and financial help to all the private sector, government set up many financial institution such as IFCI. The full form is Industrial Financial Corporation of India, which set up in 1948. Number 2 is ICICI. The full form is Insurance Credit and Investment Corporation of India. It set up in 1955. Number 3 is SFC. That is the State Financial Corporation. Next is IDBI. IDBI full form is the Industrial Development Bank of India, set up in 1964. Next is IRBI, that is Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India, which set up in 1971. Now it is renamed and known as IIBI. The full form is Industrial Investment Bank of India, which set up in 1995. Next is EXIM. EXIM full form is Export and Import Bank of India, and it set up in 1982. On state level also there are many corporations those who work to provide financial help to the companies, such as SFC, State Financial Corporation, afterward SIDC, that is called State Industrial Corporation. So these are the some financial institutions those who are providing financial help to the private sector on a state level. UTI, Unit Trust of India, afterward LIC, then GIC. These are also institute those who are providing financial help on a state and national level. Even Narasimha Rao Committee, after policy of 1991, he started to call all the institution as a development financial institution. Even LIC and UTI, what they used to do, they mobilize sources from public and invest them at a place where फंड कैन बी रेज. इन शॉर्ट जो भी पैसे हम LIC में, GIC में, UTI में, कहाँ पर भी हम इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, वो पैसे वो लोग क्या करते हैं, गवर्नमेंट से इन्वेस्ट करवाते हैं और वही पैसे कैपिटल मार्केट या मनी मार्केट में जाके बेच मतलब रखते हैं, जिससे शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए या लॉन्ग टर्म या मीडियम टर्म के लिए फंड रेज हो सके. ये सब इंस्टीट्यूशन क्या करती है, ये लोगों से पैसे इन्वेस्ट करवाती है, पैसे डिपॉजिट करवाती है और वो सारे के सारे पैसे कैपिटल मार्केट में मीडियम और लॉन्ग टर्म के फंड ट्रांजैक्शन के लिए यूज़ किए जाते हैं. नाउ even RBI and central government play very important role to allow and to develop all the institution. Even many financial institute, those who convert themselves into banks, such as ICICI and IDBI, they were financial institute before and now they are converted themselves into bank. Next is financial intermediary. They are divided into 5 part, that merchant banking, mutual fund, leasing company, venture capital company and other financial organization. What is the main role of this all? Financial intermediary means they are working as a middleman, or we can say they are working as a guider. So number 1 is a merchant banking. Merchant banking, they manage and underwrite new issue. इसका मतलब होता है कि जो भी गवर्नमेंट में के या जो भी किसी कंपनी के जो भी नए सिक्योरिटीज़ रहेंगे उनको खरीदना और बेचने का काम मर्चेंट बैंकिंग करता है. इवन दे ऑल्सो एडवाइस टू कॉर्पोरेट एंड गवर्नमेंट दैट हाउ टू इन्वेस्ट, वेयर टू इन्वेस्ट, हाउ यू कैन रेज योर फंड, आप कहाँ पर इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए, कैसे आप अपना पैसा बढ़ा सकते हो, किस चीज़ में आपको ज़्यादा रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा, कहाँ पर ज़्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट करना चाहिए. सो अबाउट द फाइनेंशियल मार्केट मर्चेंट बैंकिंग आप प्रोवाइड एडवाइस. Next is mutual fund. Mutual fund, they mobilize saving of the public and invest them in a stock market. Mutual fund क्या करता है, लोगों का सेविंग लेता है और वो पैसा स्टॉक मार्केट में डालता है. Next is leasing company. Leasing company providing financial help to the company to get a new plant and machinery, especially for a small and medium sized enterprise. लीजिंग कंपनी क्या करता है, जो भी छोटी मोटी कंपनियां उनको अगर मशीन लेना है या कोई सेटअप करना है प्लांट का, तो उसके लिए फाइनेंशियल हेल्प प्रोवाइड करता है। वेंचर कैपिटल कंपनी प्रोवाइडिंग फाइनेंशियल हेल्प टू द न्यू आइडियाज़ एंड इनोवेटिव आइडियाज़। देखो दोनों में डिफरेंस है। लीजिंग कंपनी कोई मशीन वगैरह खरीदनी है या थोड़ा सा सेटअप करना है प्लान का, तब फाइनेंशियल हेल्प करती है। और वेंचर कैपिटल कंपनीज ये क्या करता है, जब भी कोई नई इनोवेटिव आइडिया आती है या कोई नया एंटरप्रेन्योर आता है नई इनोवेटिव आइडिया के साथ, तो उसको फाइनेंशियली हेल्प करने का काम कौन करता है, वेंचर कैपिटल कंपनी। एंड अदर आर पेंशन एंड इंश्योरेंस कंपनी। व्हाट दे यूज टू डू, दे take money from the public in a form of saving, and whatever money public has saved in a pension and insurance company, that money they are going to be invest in a capital market. So in this way capital market used to work. What capital market they used to do, it provide medium and long term fund where all the institution like gilt edge market, industrial security market, development financial institution, financial intermediary, they take money from the people and invest them in a capital market. So whenever people require fund for a long term and medium term, then they can easily get. Again, who are demanding fund in a capital market, the people those who are demanding fund in a capital market are industry, trade, agriculture, government. And who are supplying fund in a capital market, those are individual saver, corporate saving, bank, insurance company, financial institution, government. They are providing and they are supplying fund in a capital market. I hope so this video will help you to clear your doubt about the structure of a capital market. Again listen carefully, when this is the one of the very important question which always used to come in an exam. Either they will ask you structure of a money market or they will ask you structure of capital market. So what you will do, first of all you will write meaning of a capital market. Afterward you will draw the entire structure, and one by one you can explain in a short in the sense you should know the proper concept of a whatever point is there. So revise this answer and structure you have to write properly. If your structure is there correct, then orally you can easily get a good marks. So please watch the video and start preparing your notes. Best of luck, God bless you, and be safe and stay at home.